Hello and welcome back, everybody. So, off camera, it started to go a little bit wrong in recent times. And basically, in games where we're like drawing, I've tried to chase the games and tried different tactics. And it's cost us a couple of draws, I think, actually, incidentally. So, yeah, not quite sure what to make of that. We're going to end up pretty much on the same points total as last season. But I think we would all, well, I don't know, tell me in the comments. But I think we'd all agree we've actually taken a massive step forwards this season. I feel like we're much a better side. And I think we'll see the fruits of that into next season. Right, fully fit team as well. I've had a couple of players out recently. It's going to be our first team completely going into this game. We're going to play Paris Saint-Germain in the Paris Derby right now. And then we're going to play PSG in the French Cup after that. Then we'll do the end of season review and all that stuff. And then this time what we'll do is we'll save the Moneyball transfer window for the next episode, of course. So let's play PSG first. So technically, if you think about this, right, we beat them the last round at their place. We technically drew with them in 90 minutes in the French Cup final, or the French Community Shield. And the time before that, we drew 0-0. They've not beaten us in 90-minute match in over 3 attempts. That's crazy because we couldn't beat them for ages. Now they can't even beat us. Of course, they technically get the win because it was on penalties in the French Cup, the French Community Shield. But yeah, there we are. We'll see how everything goes in today's episode, I guess. Your team for the first Paris Derby is going to be Georgian goal, Gutierrez, Badiashile, Gila, and By the way, Mekanu, I had an inbox item. I don't know if I've still got it. I don't know how long ago it really was. Budget is 4.07 million. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Yeah, I don't see it. Basically, he is the hottest prospect in world football. And I don't really understand it because he's only a borderline starter for me as a right back. And maybe we're not using him correctly. I don't know what he's supposed to be. I could have just searched this manually in the search box, but I guess it's not going to be unless I just missed it then. But Marius Mekanu is listed as one of the best youngsters in the world football. And yeah, I think he's an attacking right back. I do think we're using him somewhat correctly, but yeah, anyway, that's what they say anyway, the old media people. But go back to the team anyway. So it's going to be your back forward, Gutierrez, Badiashile, Gila, Mekanu. Olcana, Bugalo are going to be pivots with Edel as the 10, Bayer, Barbosa on the wings with Pizzicelli. He's been pretty poor recently up front. I'll tell you what, let's actually have a little chat with him. Speak about one player, recent form. Let's just say, keep the faith, yep. Okay, here we go then. First game against Paris Saint-Germain. Let's see how we get on. This could be technically then 4 games undefeated against them in a 90-minute match. Assistant manager says, do it for our biggest supporters, okay. Yeah, my gut feeling is they're really not going to like this formation matchup long term. They might beat us here, but I just think long term we're going to have a good chance against them. Bayer probably should have scored straight away there. Highlight for PSG on the left-hand side. Reina's got it, plays it back to Nuno Mendes. Takes the ball, goes inside, getting an easy shot on goal. That was terrible defending, and we get away with it just. Highlight it. Their striker has the ball. Oh, it's a red card tackle from Bugalo. That's going to probably hand the game to them. That is a terrible time to get a red card. Goal kick for Paris FC going in towards half-time at this point. Mekanu gets it, plays it into Bayer. Loses the ball to Mbappe. They're going to counter on us. Are they going to get a chance? The goal was offside, that's why he left it. Mekanu takes it, plays it to Gila. Gila into Adel. He's actually got options with him here. Bayer can make some runs. Pizzicelli, come on. Gets on the ball. Loses the ball. Oh, come on. That's got to be better than that. PSG are going to get their chance. Are they going to score is the question. There it is. Reina goes through. It's tackled. They score anyway, do they? Oh, it's just about cleared. Okay, I'm going to say time to dig in. They've just gone to 3 at the back against us. I don't really know why. I don't know what they're thinking they're doing there with that. But Barbosa hits the top part of the net. I think I might make a double change here. Mekanu's going to kill. I'm going to put on Dimitrovic at right back. I'm going to take off Adel, throw on Madueke, and I think Bayer off Rayon. And we'll do that as a triple change as this highlight starts. In any case, PSG are going to play through the middle. They get the ball wide to Mendes now, and they're 3 at the back system. This is where they've got their overload right now. Like, they could have it further up the pitch, really, if they wanted to. Hakimi goes through, plays the ball in. They're going to score this time. It ends up being 1-0 to PSG. Their new-gen striker scores, and it's 1-0. It's a highlight. Rikichi into Gila. Gila takes some touches, plays it into Dimitrovic. Back to Gila. Nice build-up play. Good Madueke getting on the ball to Pizzicelli. Pizzicelli back. Oh, it was a bit risky, but we get away with it. Pizzicelli into Ray. He's got to score this. He's got to score, and he does, and it's 1-1. There we go. We are becoming a thorn in their side, and it is 1-1. I've got a double change happening. Chevalier at left back and Conti at CDM as the lone CDM. Barbosa goes through here. Is he going to score? Paris FC. Oh, he could have scored that. PSG start for the ball here, left-hand side. I mean, there's not really anything to play for both sides. They've won the league. We're going to finish in the top 3 anyway, so it's more just about pride and trying to stay undefeated against them, really, from our point of view, and getting us a bit Wow, it'd also be good for full morale because we've actually dropped points a couple of times recently. We don't really want another defeat in this run of form going into the cup final and not really against them in particular. Madueke, Piscicelli, look at the football. Rays in, takes the touch place into Piscicelli, shoots from distance. It was never going to go in there, was it? Come on. It is raining highlights today, ladies and gentlemen, and it's headed towards goal and it is over. Georgie and Tequila. I don't know why you're going this side. There's literally nobody here because of the red card, and you're going that side, but we get away with it. Ray plays it across to Barbosa. This is the side you want to go to. Here we go. Chevalier, make some runs off him. In here and in here if you want to. Beats the man himself. Goes back to Conti. Back into Chevalier. It's good football. Whips it across the face of goal, does he? No, back to Conti again. Far post, Piscicelli. Heads towards goal. And is he offside? Is he offside? And he's not offside. It's 2-1. Come on, boys. Yeah, this was really good stuff, wasn't it, for the left-hand side? Chevalier and Conti linking up. Fantastic stuff from the two players. Whipped across the face of goal. Headed in. And it is 2-1. PSG with an instant highlight. They're struggling with this split-the-back tactic. We're down to 10 men and have been since the, 15th minute, something like that? Like, they're really struggling against this. I don't know why they go to this. If this is the manager's second formation, their new manager, they're going to be in trouble against us. Whenever they go to this, I think we're just going to dominate them, especially with 11 players. They're going to get a chance here. I mean, it's the 10 men that's going to cause us an issue. But when it's 11 versus 11, we might even count them again. Piscicelli, Ray, because they get their overload here, but we don't care about that. We're not really trying to press them or anything. Ray goes through, plays it across. Piscicelli, and it's 3! And it's 3 here. Paris FC are going to do it yet again. We're going to beat Paris Saint-Germain. We're going to beat them yet again. And that is another game unbeaten against them. Fantastic stuff. Really good going to the cup final. It's probably the one way it's not good is it builds up my expectation for the cup final. Do you know what I mean? Because it just feels like that, yeah, right now in the game doesn't really mean anything. We can beat them. Then we'll play them in a cup final where it really means something to us. And then we'll concede 2 early goals and that'll be that. So I hope that doesn't happen, of course. But this is really good for us. Especially considering we're not on a good run of form right this second. And we've had a red card so early on. They get through, then they score. I'm going to put time wasting up now at this point. Well, there you have it. It's going to finish 3-1 to Paris FC. What a performance and what a result that is from the boys. I'm really, really proud of the team. Yet again in a Paris derby, we just can't lose to them at the moment. It's unbelievable. And again, it goes back to the draw 2 seasons ago. I think it was last season. No, sorry. So the draw last season to Paris Saint-Germain, that last one. Then the Community Shield, we drew that. So it went to penalties and we lost the penalties, but it was a draw in the 90 minutes. Beat them away, beat them at home. We've done the double over them. We've done the league double over Paris Saint-Germain. Would you have thought that even a season ago? Absolutely not. That's incredible stuff. But the big one is going to occur in a few days' time. We play them in the cup final. That's the big one. And I'll see you all there in a couple of weeks' time. Right, here we go then. This is going to be it, the cup final, the French cup final. We did beat Montpellier off camera. And PSG did lose to Rennes, actually. They actually lost to AC Milan as well in the second leg, but went through over aggregates. They could win a second Champions League, by the way, in 2 years, so that's not good for us, I suppose. But I've got a feeling this manager is beatable, so I actually wouldn't mind him keeping his job for another year or so. I think he's fine anyway, isn't he? Because they won the league, right? As long as they keep winning the league, I don't think they'll get sacked in the game. But yes, anyway, let's get into this game. By the way, one thing I wanted to show you, I did mention this actually quite a long time ago in the series. I don't know when I mentioned it, but if we look at the strikers' view here quickly, Oporg, the striker, his minutes per goal was 82. That is by far the best in the team. He just comes off the bench and scores quite a lot. I kept saying he's a bit like a Mattia Kejman for Chelsea, a Chicharito. Like, he just comes off the bench and scores. If he starts, he doesn't do well. Off the bench, he's a threat. So, okay, so your team for the French Cup final is going to be in the Paris derby. Georgie in goal, Gutierrez, Badiashile, Gila, Macanu across the back, Olcan and Bugalo pivots, Adel 10, Bayer right, Barbosa left, Piscicelli up front, and Oporg is on the bench. Here we go. The only person missing from the entire squad is Chevalier, so we don't have a backup left back. Apart from that, it's the very first team that's going out there. Come on, Paris FC. Let's get our first trophy. Can we do it? We're going to find out. Here we go. In the pink kit. I'm wearing the pink shirt. Assistant manager says, pick up your left off, get hands on the trophy. Okay, here we go. Come on, Paris FC. Here we go, boys. Come on. Let's see what they're going to play against us. Do they have any injuries or suspensions? I don't actually know the answer to that, so we're going to find out together right now. And they have Mbappe on the right, Musial on the left. Oh, I don't like that. That's a good team. Yeah, I really don't like the look of that from a matchup point of view. But anyway, first highlight is 30 seconds in. Bugalo, who got sent off last time against them. Entegila, it's the cup final. All the fans are in full voice. The Paris FC fans know that Paris Saint-Germain have won the league and they're going to probably win the Champions League again. But we're beating them basically, 2 times in a row. We've drawn against them 2 times before that. So they've not beaten us really in 5 attempts. Gutierrez puts one on Mbappe early on, even though he had the ball himself. Hakimi gets it, plays it to Mbappe. They've been absolutely calamitous at the back there. Barbosa and Piscicelli, I think he's offside. He's going to finish it. I think he's offside, though. Let's not get too carried away here. Yeah, he's offside. It was good to see Mbappe and Hakimi struggle so much early doors, there wasn't it? And again, now it's on this side again. Here we go. Let's take him to him, lads. Go on, take it to him. Hakimi and Mbappe on the same side. Like, that's just... Yeah, we've got to build up the possession and drive them back here, really. Oh, dear. Oh, that's it. Get those big tackles in, because they counter on us. We are in trouble. Pizzuchelli, Barbosa, Gutierrez, Mbappe's let him go. Pizzuchelli's in. He goes through. And it's Bayern. And he's also in this one. Oh, come on, Paris FC take the lead. Come on, he's in the cup final. But we've been there before. We've been here before. We've gone ahead against PSG in huge games before and not won, especially in cups. But that is 1-0. We are undefeated in 4 matches, technically. But the last time that we were in a cup final, it went to penalties and we lost. But Pizzuchelli, great vision, great finish from Bayern. It's 1-0. It's another highlight mechanic. Basically, if we go 4-0 up, I can relax. Until we get 4, they've always got a chance of coming back. Adele goes through. Is he going to score? He's got to score. He's at the post. No. Highlight here. Badiashile puts on Mbappe, misses him. They're going to build their attack anyway. Palmer into Musiala. He's on. I don't think this is going to be a goal highlight, though. It could be a penalty, maybe. Oh, it was dangerous. Nothing has happened for quite a long time in the game. Barbosa whips it towards the far post. Head away. Reina has it. They're going to counter on us here, our PSG. Can we get a challenge on him? Is he going to run away from us? That's dangerous. He's going to have Mbappe at the far post. Here he comes now. Okan wins it. Well done, Okan. Love that from you. Right, there's loads of time and space to play out here. We've got plenty of gaps to play. Good. Oh, he could have kept... Look at the space to travel into it. Do you know what I mean? Here we go. That's more like it. Has it playing into the space? Now, here we go. Barbosa. Pizzuchelli's never getting to that. But press Hakimi here. We can press them into a mistake. Barbosa. Pizzuchelli goes through, shoots, and he scores, and it's 2. Come on! The trophy is within reach. It's within reach. That is 2. Come on, Paris FC. I mean, what a finish this is from Pizzuchelli. The calamitous mistake by Harajo and Hakimi has been absolutely disgraceful, and I love it. He absolutely deserves it for the performances he's putting against us in previous games. And Pizzuchelli, what a finish, and that is 2-0. Right, it's an instant highlight after the goal. That is not good. 32 minutes here. They play it on the right-hand side yet again. They've really struggled on this side. I don't really know why. But look, Mbappe's all over the place. Doesn't know what to do. Gutierrez gives it straight to him. Wow, Gutierrez. Just try your best, mate. We haven't got a left-back on the bench to replace you, to be honest. He probably knows that. Dylan is obviously injured for us. McCanny with a throw. Throws it into Adele. Adele to Bayer. Got options. Adele, he's got to score. He's got to score. It's 3. It's 3-0. I don't believe what I'm seeing. The only thing that goes through my mind right this second is it going to make their comeback even better this time if they come back again? But surely not. This is unbelievable. We are absolutely battering PSG, absolutely battering them. And Mbappe and Hakimi look terrible. Absolutely terrible. There's no other way to describe it. I'm not even exaggerating. Look at it. Look at the state of him. 6.2 for... There's a 6.2 match rating for Hakimi there. Like, this is incredible. Don't let the performance drop. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with, because even at 3, I'm just thinking if they get 1, we're in trouble still. Oh, it's rolled all across the line. Oh, I don't believe that. It's hit the post and rolled right across the line, and we could have made it 4. If we score 4, I think it's game over. We're actually doing our first trophy as Paris FC manager against PSG of all teams. Adao, and it's close again. We're all over him. They can't handle it. They cannot handle this. They know the real team in Paris is now. They're getting battered, and I love it. Moneyball is finally beating Moneybags, and I love it. 6.0 for Hakimi. This is, oh, please. Embarrass him. Embarrass him, Barbosa, please. Oh, Gila. Oh, it's going to be cleared away. Oh, no, Bayer's got it back somehow. Makanu takes that cheers. Far post goes towards, cleared away by Hakimi. Gutierrez gets onto the ball. Plays it to Olcam. Gutierrez, far post. Bayer goes up, heads it. Oh, it's just wide. Should I make any subs right now? I don't think I can make any subs. Everybody on there is playing absolutely world class. Like, should I preemptively make a change? Make sure we don't get overrun any areas by getting tired players. Look at this, we're all over him. They don't know what to do. Musiala gets nailed, loses the ball. Makanu to... Oh, nearly on the counter. It's out there going. Oh, Jota's onside. And he's missed it, Jeff. Right, Ray for Barbosa. We're going to make that one change, I think. And maybe Conti for Bagalo. And that is going to do. Makanu's got a fresh play on his side now. He's got the right central footer. But I'm going to get to this. Oh, he almost does. Goes across now. Plays across to Gutierrez. Gutierrez with the touch. Goes across. Plays across. Goal. Bayer. Farmos. And it's 4. It's 4-0 to Paris FC. And that is going to be game over. We have absolutely smashed PSG in the final. Thank you, boys, for this wonderful performance. Wonderful result. We are going to be the biggest team in Paris, at least for this season. They've won the league. We don't care about that. We've won the French Cup. And they haven't beaten us in 5 attempts. That is 5 attempts they've not managed to beat us. Unbelievable. 4-0. Oh, let's just take the piss. Make loads of changes now. Who wants a game? Dimitrovic, you deserve a game. We'll take Bayer off. In fact, you can come on last. Let's put Ruwa on. Let's put Dimitrovic on. Oh no, I can make one more change. Oh yeah, definitely. It's got to be Dimitrovic. Gonna make 3 counter in the French Cup. We're just gonna go balanced now, just in case there's somehow a dramatic comeback. But this could just be any. Do you know what? No, I'm not attacking. Why not? Let's just go for him. I want 6. Give me 6. Makanu, Dimitrovic goes wide. He's gonna be through on goal. Is he gonna score? I don't know what's happening. I think they've accidentally sent out the Paris Saint-Germain B team, by the looks of it. Olcan gets it. Adele into Gutierrez. Gutierrez into Ray. Ray goes through. Is Ray gonna score? It makes it 5. Should have made it 5. I mean, honestly, I'm leaving all these highlights in so you can see just what a battering this is. I'm not leaving out any highlights when I edit this because, like, it's so many that if I wanted to tell you the story of the game, I wouldn't need to include them all, but I'm going to include them all. There it is. 4-0 win against PSG for Paris FC to win their first trophy of the series. Round of applause for the boys. Absolutely magical. The strength of character to rebound this season has been incredible. Think back to the first game when we lost in the French Community Shield. To come all the way to full circle, not lose to them for the entire season, and beat them in a cup final. This is a major, major statement by this team. The Moneyball system finally gets its first reward. There is the French Cup for the city of Paris, for the real football fans of Paris. Congratulations, boys. I am so proud of all of you. That is magical. Well done, Paris FC. Absolutely love it. Oh, it's magical. That was so good. Honestly, I cannot stress to you how amazing and good that felt to watch that game. It feels amazing to watch it. To watch not just beat them in a cup final, which would have been amazing on its own, to absolutely batter them like they're a second division, second-rate team, which is what they are. So I can't believe we managed to do this. Congratulations, what a win. Let's keep it simple for the boys. Just let them enjoy it. Enjoy it, lads. Go have a 2-month holiday. Go enjoy yourselves. It finished Paris FC 4, Paris Saint-Germain 0. Absolutely incredible. I don't know what to say. I wasn't expecting that. I thought we'd have a chance, and I thought it'd be a really tight game. I did not think that we were going to beat them that comprehensively, not by performance or by scoreline. And yeah, I guess let's just go to the end of season review because that's an incredible moment. Hopefully you're all celebrating that too. Oh, fucking hell. What a moment. Love that from the boys. So happy. And yeah, let's get to the end of season review and wrap up the season because there's so much to celebrate, so much to be proud of for the boys. I'm so happy with that. Well done, Paris FC, the Moneyball team. Oh, before we do that, though, look at this. Got to go through all the notes, haven't we? All the inbox items. Paris FC lift French Cup, big 4-0, big 4-0 there against PSG. Enjoy that, lads. Paris FC win French Cup. Love that. Hang on, have we won this before in our history, by the way? No, that is the first trophy in Paris FC's history. Can you imagine this in real life? The pride of the football fans of Paris FC to go through all these years of them having to struggle, PSG getting all the money, getting all the head start, and them getting their own trophy, and to beat PSG 4-0 in a final. It's just magical stuff. You know, some people would say that only happens in Football Manager, but if they hired me in real life, it would happen in real life too. So there we are. Yeah, led them to victory. You're welcome, lads. Man City, don't ruin the moment. Let's not ruin the moment here with your Pissacelli scouting trips. You can have him for like 250 million. I could get over 100 million from him all up front, I reckon, if I needed to. But an absolute wonder kid that I don't think I can replace, really. Is he want to leave? He does, sort of. But there's years to go until his contract, so I'm not too bothered about that. Okay, now I'll see you in a few days for the end of season review. Okay, so I've actually brought you back before the end of the game. And the reason is this is going to be the last season that we play at the Stade Charlotte, I think so you pronounce it. And yeah, it's the last season we're going to be playing at this stadium. It was the stadium that we started with in the series. It's the stadium that we managed to win our first trophy with. Obviously, we didn't win it in this stadium, won it at a neutral venue, but we did win it, at least with this being our home. So I thought I'd bring you with me for the last couple of minutes here. We're about to win the game, I think, and finish ourselves in the second place for I don't know how many years in a row. And yeah, we're just going to see this out here, the last few moments of the game. So we'll just take it all in together as we conclude, hopefully, second place. That is going to happen because Marseille are 2-0 down. That is going to conclude it. We are going to finish second yet again. That is another wonderful season for us at Paris FC. The Moneyball system continues to work for us. We're able to bridge that gap between ourselves and PSG, not financially, but by using stats to flip and turn the tables on our biggest rivals. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just go through all the sort of end-of-season messages, do the end-of-season review together, and we'll conclude our wonderful season with a bit of that. We got an extra 831,000 followers on social media, apparently, which is obviously very, very good. Accept the vision. Yeah, do the meetings. We'll say, should we say title challenge? Du-du-du-du. Yeah, challenge title, definitely. They're actually okay with that, which is surprising. Okay, so a bit of news. The new stadium project's been delayed by 4 months, so we're going to have to stay at our current stadium until then. So maybe that first few games of next season will actually be at the same stadium. I don't know why it's done that, but there you are. He does still keep talking about selling the club, so hopefully that's something to do with it. We're going to get a big Tycoon takeover, which I don't know how I feel about a Tycoon. It won't be a Tycoon because Ren have still got one, of course, but it could be a consortium, which would be nice. No, we don't need a Tycoon, but we need that little bit more, like Billy Bean says in the film Moneyball. PSG have won 2 Champions Leagues in a row. That means we have to win 3 for the conclusion of this series. On that a second. So, in terms of the YouTube series, this series will run until we win the Champions League once. We have to win, obviously, the French League. That would be the first league, the Domestic League, and the Champions League. So, the episodes will continue to run until then. If they end up winning 4 before we even win 1, and we have to win 5 to end it, what I'd probably do is end the YouTube series there and carry this on as a Twitch stream series towards the late end of the summer and conclude my FM23 cycle with this save as a Twitch stream. That's probably what I'm going to do as a heads up, but as a YouTube series, this will continue to at least win both. And if it's just 2, I might keep going anyway on a YouTube series. I'm just, pre-warning you in case they win 3 or 4 in a row here, which would be annoying. But I'm not ending this save until we've got more Champions Leagues than them. That is not happening. It's going to happen somewhere. So there we are. End of season review. Here we go then. The new rivals. I mean, everybody's an A+, right? Barbosa, they've given B- to. Mokanu, they've given a C to. Okay, 3.7 million. Now worth 100, but okay. Espen, Oppenheim. I mean, come on. E, 4.9 million, scored 12 goals off the bench, and some of those were crucial goals. And, there you go. And E, sorry for that. He was good as a backup. I don't know what the issue with the board is there. Lucas Pigallo was a pretty solid player, consistent player. Nothing special, but was consistent and the exact kind of midfield player that I needed. I needed a starting level player that could play in the pivot role or as number 10, and he could do both, and he did do the pivot role very, very well. See, Rua had a C, £50 million. I probably wouldn't have given him that high, but they seem to like that signing. C+ for Ponti. And that is your, that is your board's opinions. Barbosa had 18 assists, by the way, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, let me start the way as well for some of this. So, season results, we finished second in the league, but obviously won the French Cup. We won the French Cup, and we beat PSG in the final. We didn't just beat PSG in the final, we beat them 4-0. Magnificent. Brilliant. Every word you could think of in the dictionary. Unbelievable stuff. And a really, really good season for us in the end. But Mr. Roma beating City 2-0 in the Champions League, that was pretty good, actually. As was, come on, 4-0 in the Cup final. Where's that at? Come on. Finances, everything's gone up except for broadcast revenue. That's gone down minorly, but everything else has gone up significantly for sponsorship. Competition prize money went up. That's because we did better in the Champions League. And I expect that to continue next season because I expect us to get through to the knockouts in every year from this point forwards. How it lined up, that was the first team, wasn't it? The wrong way around those two. Apart from that is the first team. Accolades, fan player of the season, Piscicelli, and player of the season was Piscicelli. Signing of the season was Mokanu, who was given a C by the board. Just saying. Top goal scorers, Piscicelli with 32. Most assists was Barbosa with 18. Most player of the match was Barbosa with 10. Highest average rating was Badiashile. Most passes complete penalty, Badiashile. Most clean sheets by player in a season. Georgia, 19 clean sheets. That's pretty good. And some other ones there as well. Mario Aguilar's got worse discipline. I mean, if you're going to get 21 yellow and 0 red cards, that is not a negative, I'm afraid. That is just a huge positive. Well done, Aguilar. He gets himself stuck in, leads by example, and doesn't go over the line and get himself sent off. What a legend. History of the making. Thank you very much. Dynamic manager time. Now, what does it say for the trophy? It says, 300 matches on the future. French Cup success. Yeah, there's McCanny who picks up the award as well, which is good. Paris FC humbled their bitter rivals PSG 4-0 at Stade de France. Thank you very much. I love seeing that. I love seeing that then. Big letters, have some of that PSG. And we'll finish off on that lovely, lovely note. Okay, I think that's going to do the episode because everything that I would do next would go into the sort of summer transfer window going into next season. So I don't think there's too much else for us to do here. All I can say is a massive, massive thank you to every single one of you for watching this series. It's been amazing to be able to bring this all to you. I've loved making the videos, editing them, putting them out for you. And it's been really hard and competitive to try and get across ourselves above PSG doing this Moneyball method, not being able to see the player attributes and all that kind of stuff using stats only. But we're getting there. It's looking very, very close. And I can't wait to see what we do next season.